Hi, future doctors. Welcome to the next class. In this class, we will discuss about motion of the object on smooth inclined plane. Smooth inclined plane. First of all, what is inclined plane? So the plane which is making some angle with horizontal. Now AB is making some angle theta with horizontal. Therefore, AB we will call inclined plane. So, on this, if you place any object, on this inclined plane, if you place any object, how this object will be moving and how its weight is going to act, what is the normal reaction. So, we came to know already. So, we place any object on the horizontal surface. Its gravitational force will act downwards, normal force will act upwards. Normal force will act upwards. Whenever object is at rest, we came to know already n equal to mg. So this is on horizontal surface. Now, whenever it is on inclined plane, how the normal reaction is going to act and in which direction object may move, how it is going to move. So for this, you can see once what is meant by inclined plane and how it is going to move. Let us assume this is horizontal surface. Correct? Now I place one object here. Now I am making this angle like this, rising. See, it is not falling. Up to some angle not falling. Later it is going to move. In which direction it is going to move? So downwards. It is going to move downwards slowly. So in this direction it is going to move. So now force is acting in this direction. In this direction means along the inclined plane. So in the direction how much force is acting, so we are going to give by resolving weight. Resolution of a vector into two components we said. Always weight is going to act downwards. So if you resolve this vector, weight vector into two components, this theta and this theta are going to be always equal. Therefore, this is going to be mg cos theta, which is balancing theta, that is always mg cos theta. Now, in this direction, how much force is there? Mg sin theta. Now, object is moving downwards with mg sin theta force. Therefore, it is accelerating downwards in this direction. Therefore, net force formula. Net force is equal to mg sin theta. According to Newton's second law, if mass is constant, net force is ma. ma equal to mg sin theta. Therefore, m will be cancelled. Then acceleration is going to be g sin theta. So this is the acceleration of the object whenever object is moving on smooth inclined plane downwards. So if object is moving downwards, a is equal to g we will take. If we project vertically, of course, a equal to minus g will take. Same like that, now object is moving downwards means acceleration is g sin theta on the inclined plane. Now, where is the normal reaction? Now, this mg cos theta means object is not moving vertically on the inclined plane. Therefore, this mg cos theta is balanced by normal reaction. So, normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta on the inclined plane. On the horizontal surface, n equal to mg. On the inclined plane, normal reaction is mg cos theta. Acceleration is g sin theta. Now, how they may ask the questions on this? An object is moving from rest from the inclined plane A, B, C. Inclined plane length is L there. Inclined plane length L. So, inclined plane is at a height small h, which is making an angle theta. So, object is moving from A to B, which is starting from rest, u equal to 0. What is the velocity when it reaches the ground? So before going to give this velocity equation, so what is the velocity of the object if an object is dropped from H height when it touches the ground. Already we gave this formula in motion in straight line. What is the formula? V is equal to root 2 GH. The same formula you will get, but H is going to be replaced with what we will see now. Now, initial velocity 0, final velocity when it touches the ground we should calculate. So we will use V square minus U square equal to 2AS, V square minus 0 square equal to 2. What is the acceleration whenever it is coming downwards on the inclined plane means? Now only we discussed G sin theta. How much length it is covering? Displacement here. Therefore, V is equal to root 2GL sin theta. So this is the velocity form. So if you observe from the diagram, what is sin theta? So what is sin theta means? H by L. So in place of H, what we can write? L sin. So in place of L sin theta, we can write H. Therefore, this is the another form of root 2GH. Correct? So root 2GH, root 2 sin theta, both are going to be same. Now we will see another one. How much time it is taking to reach the ground? How much time it is taking to reach the ground means here we can take two formulas, V equal to U plus AT or S equal to UT plus half AT square. You will get by using this easily. Now what is the S means? L. U 0 of what is acceleration? G sin theta T square. Now T square equal to 2L by G sin theta. T is equal to root 2L by G sin theta. This is the time taken by the object on a smooth inclined plane to move downwards. Isn't it? Now this inclined plane sometimes they will give. So which is 1 in 100 they will. 1 in 100. An inclined plane 1 in 100 means how you have to take means you have to take opposite side is 1, length is going to be 100. Means sin theta is equal to 1 by 100 you have to take. In question sometimes they will give like this instead of giving theta. At the time sin theta you should take like this. 1 in 50, 2 in 50. So 2 by 50. Sin theta should be 2 by 50. Now we got three formulas now. One is A is equal to J sin theta. Another one is V is equal to root 2GL sin theta. Otherwise root 2GH. Next time is root 2L by G sin theta. And another formula we got N is equal to mg cos theta. Now how they may give question means an object is dropped from height h. At the same time an object is left rest at A. What is the ratio of velocity whenever it is reaching B, whenever it is reaching C they will ask. So velocity at C, velocity at B both are going to be same. Therefore ratio is going to become 1:1. So just if you know these formulas, you can solve problems very easily. So now we will see if object is projected upwards on the inclined plane. Upwards on the inclined plane means, so you have projected with some initial velocity upwards, it is reaching to top with final velocity 0. Then what is the acceleration you have to take? So whenever downwards we have taken G sin theta. If you project it vertically upwards on the inclined plane, so A is equal to minus G sin theta we will take. So try to remember this. Whenever it is moving upwards, you have to take minus G sin theta. I hope you people understood. Thank you.